Hi guys, Roger Shahata from Discover the Good Life, and hope you're all doing well. For those of you who I've never had the pleasure of meeting before, my name is Roger, as I mentioned. I've been involved in the network marketing industry now for nearly 20 years. I can't believe it. It feels like yesterday that I just got involved. And what we're doing here today is we're always sharing tips, ideas, strategies that you can implement in your business to help your business grow to the next level. So I've got a couple of requests from some followers on my Facebook groups and my Facebook ads on certain topics that they would like covered to help them build their network marketing business. And the most common one that kept popping up time and time again is, how do we prospect? Now, I don't know about you, but with my experience with 20 years in the business, there is many ways of prospecting in your network marketing company. So one of the first things that you got to do when you're prospecting is you obviously got to make sure that you are representing the brand of the product or the company that you are involved with. So if you're selling insurance, well, the first question I have for you is, do you have insurance with your insurance company? Okay. If you're selling health supplements, are you actually using the products and being the best example of the products so that you can talk from your heart passionately about what the products have done for you? If you're a skincare company or makeup or whatever it is, are you actually using the skincare or makeup to share with people what's actually happened to you on your wonderful products? So, for me personally, we're a health supplement company. I got on these amazing products. I lost 12 kilos in 10 weeks, 18 centimeters of body fat, kept it off for over 12 years. Then some younger guys started joining my team who started getting abs and guns, and I thought I'll never be like these guys because I don't go to the gym and I don't lift weights. The most exercise I do is play a round of 18 holes on the golf course 5 days a week. So that's my form of exercise. But I thought I'll take the products a little bit differently and try and keep up with these guys. Took the products a little bit differently, and I went on to lose another 8 kilos without even really trying. So my first question to you about prospecting, and I want you to write it down, is, are you representing the brand? Because if you're not representing the brand, well, you're just another salesperson. Sorry to say, you'll make some sales, you might make some money, but you won't build a financial wall around you because you don't believe in what you are doing. Okay? So use the products is number one. The second thing to prospect is be committed to building a group of really full price paying customers. Okay? Once you build those full price paying customers and they start falling in love with your product, your service, your follow-up, which is really, really key. And I'll also be doing another video about follow-up very shortly because it's also another topic that was brought up. So making sure that you look after your client base really well, you've got to treat them like whatever the diamond level or, whatever the diamond level in your company is, the top levels in your company is, even though they're a client, you've got to treat them like they're one of your best distributors. They're going to be one of your diamonds in your company. Okay, so be committed to building that group of full price paying customers. The next thing is, be committed to really expanding your distribution network by recruiting members who actually distribute your product or service in the marketplace. Not people that you sign up to purchase the products at a discount through your company. People who are actually wanting to help other people with your product and service. So be committed to building that distribution network. And that distribution network, which is really prospecting, what we're talking about today, is through your client base. Some of them are going to love your product or service so much that they see an opportunity to help others with your product and service. Some people are potentially just going to come straight into the business purely for the business opportunity, and they are, guess what, going to be building your distribution network for your product and service as well. Okay, but the key for them is to make sure, number one, is they're passionate about the products as well. Put together some activities for your business is the next thing I really want to talk about. And this is really how you get momentum happening in your business to prospect with people. Okay, so put together the activities for your business to help you achieve your goals, to help others achieve their goals. So set it out in your goals worksheet with your mentor sponsor in conjunction with the hours you're going to be committing towards your business. Now, this is a business, guys. So if you're not committing time and energy into the business, well, there's a good chance you're not going to succeed in the business. So make sure you've got a clear plan of different methods of operation that you are going to do in your business on a daily basis. Okay, and if you refer back to, I think one of my previous videos was talking about a 90-day plan. That's really the key of putting your methods into operation, just like a job. You know what you're doing every single day. You need to know what you're doing every single day in your network marketing business. And really important that you do work very closely with your mentor sponsor, because they've got experience that you don't have yet if you're brand new. So you're not on your own, you've got a mentor sponsor. Your mentor sponsor's there to help guide you and steer you in the right direction to becoming successful with your network marketing company. Now, when you're working a plan, we always call it a 90-day plan, because you don't see momentum straight away in this industry. It's what we call, and I want you to write this down, it's called delayed gratification, which means the work you do today, you don't actually get paid for today. You get paid for in 90 days from now, okay? Because you've got to build that momentum, and the true results only happen 90 days later. The main thing within the 90-day plan is you don't go changing direction with what you're doing, your activities, the strategies that you're implementing in your business, and say, oh, this is not working, I'll try this. Well, hang on, you haven't given it the 90 days. You've got to go through the whole 90-day period, complete it, review it, and then you look at what's working. Great, you keep doing those. What's not working, then change it or try something else, or try doing it a little bit differently so that you can get a better result in your network marketing business. Okay, it's a bit like going to the gym and working out. When you go to the gym and work out, if you lift weights and expecting to put on muscle the first day, it just doesn't happen. But if you keep doing it every single day, you're ripping the tissue in your muscles, it's slowly building, it's bulking up, and then after 90 days, you see the true result of your muscle. It's the same thing with your business, okay? So when you're building your business and you're prospecting, we always recommend to have at least 3 methods for promoting your product, you're retailing your product and service, whatever it is, and always minimum 3 methods for recruiting people within your business. So for example, you might say, okay, I'm going to do 1,000 flyers a day. I'm going to talk to 5 people from my circle of influence every day, and I'm going to do 20 surveys per day. And I've just picked these off the top of my head, by the way. These are just some of the methods that you can actually implement in whatever business you're involved in. What you need to do is find your own statistics from these methods. It's what we call, or what Jim Rohn would call, batting averages. Okay, it's a bit like baseball. You can't swing the baseball bat every time and expect to hit every single ball. You are going to miss a few. But if you start knowing how many swings it takes to actually hit a ball, you'll have a batting average. And it might be, 1 out of 10, 2 out of 10, 3 out of 10, 4 out of 10, that you hit 4 balls out of 10. Okay. So, you've got to work out what it is for you, what your numbers are, and then you've got to work on constantly improving that so your batting averages get better so that you can convert more prospects for your business opportunity. Okay? The best way to do that from experience is the more people you talk to in a shorter period of time, the quicker you develop the skills. I'll say that again. The more people you talk to in a shorter period of time, the quicker you develop your skills. The best way to know your batting averages is actually to record your results. So for example, if you're doing flyers, 1,000 flyers a day, well, if you're doing 1,000 flyers a day, how many phone calls did you get from the flyer? How many attended a presentation? How many signed up as a distributor? How many got to whatever position into your company? If you know your numbers and stats on all these things, it makes your business very simple to build. Because then when you get new people in the business, it's easier to say, hey, Jack, I did this, and this is the results I personally got. Okay, it doesn't mean Jack's going to get the same results, but if he just follows what you've done, maybe he can fine-tune what he needs to do to also get great results in his network marketing business. Okay? So really work on building your business, understanding the law of averages. You'll understand, okay, that 1 in 10 people you speak to might become a member. And then out of 1 in 5 people that you actually recruit, maybe they get to the next rank advancement into your company. Same thing with customers. Maybe 1 in 10 people you speak to become a customer, or 1 in 5 become a customer, or 1 in 3 become a customer. You've got to really understand what's working for you through your batting averages. That's the best way to prospect. Okay? One of the quickest ways to prospect, personally, I recommend for anyone who's especially brand new in the business, is working your warm market. Okay? Now, I know there's a lot of gurus online that say, hey, you don't have to bug your family and friends. Hey, let me throw it at you this way. If you were to open up a brand new restaurant, wouldn't you like your family and friends to come down and eat at your restaurant? Well, it's no different in your network marketing business. Why wouldn't you share this amazing product that you're servicing, this amazing opportunity and industry that we're involved in? You want to share it with the people you care about and love. So why wouldn't you share it with them? Okay? So it's what we call the Sinaloa, the safety in numbers and the law of averages. Now, there's many methods to actually prospect people. And I want you to write these down. These are just some of the methods I've personally done over the years, and I'm sure there's many more on top of all this, okay? Obviously, number 1 is center of influence, or your circle of influence. People you know directly or indirectly through other people that you know. So your center of influence never really runs out, okay? You might do, a stand in a shopping mall, a booth, a road show. I used to personally do surveys in the streets where I interview people in the streets and ask them a few questions. Sampling is another way. If you've got samples of products within your company, you can let people sample the products. Posters and pull tabs where people actually, see a poster on a billboard or on a notice board. And a pull tab is the same thing. It's just got these little rip things on the bottom that you put your name and number on, and people can contact you. Competition boxes, running ads either on Facebook or newspaper ads or social media. Creating an email list is another one I still use till today. As I build the client base, I'm always putting people on an email list so I can give them the specials for the month, or the promotion for the month, or buy this and get that, or whatever the case might be. Challenges. Now, challenges work with every type of industry. So, you can run a 5-day challenge, a 10-day challenge. If you're in the health industry, it could be a weight loss challenge. It could be, muscle gain challenge, whatever it is. Obviously, social networks is another one, social media, Being branded is a very big one. So you can be branded with the name of your company, whether it's on a cap, a t-shirt, a water bottle, whatever it is. Parties, different companies have different parties, skincare parties, weight loss parties, whatever it is. Flyers is another method that I personally did when I started because I didn't have much money. So doing flyers in letterboxes or handing it to people in the streets, getting referrals from your existing clients and so forth. Evaluations. If you're in the wellness industry, you can do wellness evaluations. You can walk and talk is another simple one. You can walk in the streets and say, hey, do you know where the local post office is? And they say, oh yeah, it's just over there or whatever. And say, oh, by the way, do you know anybody who'd like to make an extra, $500 a month without affecting what they're currently doing? Simple, okay? So you can talk to people absolutely anywhere, anytime. SMS is another method. There's SMS services that you can hire out, companies that send messages to people. Having your own website is another powerful one. That way, when you're talking to prospects, you can say, hey, why don't you go check out my website? And by the way, what was your name again? Jack? Oh, okay, Jack. And your number was 04, and let them complete it. Okay, so once you initiate the beginning of the phone number, then they feel obliged to give you the rest of the phone number. Okay, so you can you can do door knocking if that's something that you like to do. I personally did that a long time ago. I don't do it these days, obviously, but it's a method that can be done. And again, if you're in the health industry, you can run different, clubs, fit clubs, dance fit clubs, Zumba. You can run Bollywood dancing club. You can do anything. Just be creative. You can even wear a button that represents what you are doing. Like, ask about how to save on your insurance or how to lose weight or whatever the case might be. So these are just ways of actually prospecting. What you need to understand is the method is just to get the inquiry. Once you got the inquiry, then your job is to get them to some kind of presentation so they can see what your company is all about. Okay, so really ask yourself the question, what do you want to achieve? What's the minimum time commitment you're going to put into your business? What are you aiming to qualify for? And really elaborate on your goals with your mentor sponsor. Okay, really understand there's only 4 things that you do in your network marketing company. The first one is to initiate a contact with some people. Okay, how you get them is through the methods that I just spoke about. The second part is to give them an invitation. And what are you giving them an invitation to? Which is the third part, to a presentation. To get them to see something about your company or opportunity or product so that they can make a decision whether it's for them or not. The last thing is to actually close the deal. And this is where a lot of people go wrong. They do all the hard work, but they don't ask, are you in or are you out? Okay, so after them seeing a presentation, wow, Jack, wasn't that just unbelievable? What was the best thing that you heard from the presentation? And let's get you started. See, I've assumed that people are going to join my company, whether they are or they aren't. I've already decided they are. And because I say, okay, now let's get you started, they now buy my strength that I'm confident with what I'm doing, and it's easy to recruit them into my business. So guys, I hope that all helped. There's a few more topics that have been sent to me. I will be doing some more videos shortly after this, and I'll tag you as I upload these on my presentations. Be sure if you like this to share it, click the like button, share it, join my podcast, get on my YouTube channel, whatever it is, subscribe to it and let other people know, because we really want to help people in the network marketing industry. Thanks and have a great day. Bye for now.